Today's update is Mission Impossible. Possible. The update comes with several community maps, map group changes, and the introduction of weekly missions, which seems to be something a lot of people asked for, among some other things, so let's cover the update right after Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is an automated service that lets you trade skins instantly for a fee, sign up now, and get up to $5 bonus. Simply add items from your inventory, then find skins that matches your current balance. Site offers live support 24/7. You can also top up your balance if you're missing a few dollars, and there's a lot of skins to choose from. Visit my link down below to get to Skins Monkey. Let's start with the weekly missions. Each week you'll get a new mission which you can access here or here. For anyone new to the system, you start a mission which instantly sends you to a map queue so you can complete that mission. And the whole purpose is to basically reward players with more XP by giving you a good reason to play anything but Mirage. And honestly, I think this is a pretty cool niche system. It's definitely not perfect though. In my opinion, should have added daily missions to accommodate the weekly missions, to make them not feel too far apart from each other, but at least this is something. Valve doesn't specify for how long we're gonna get weekly missions. It seems a little bit like they're being treated the same way we have the Armory now, but it's a nice addition. And of course, speaking of the weekly missions, they need to be added with something, and that's where the brand new community-made maps come into play. But the story starts with Gabe and this cryptic emoji piece, which was something I retweeted, and it seems I was right, except there's one missing, and that seems to be Cash. Which is interesting because that would have made this update even more exciting. There are rumors that FMPone, the creator, isn't interested in selling the rights or whatever to the map, which could be the reason why it's not featured, but again, this is just a rumor. Also, in my last video, I talked about paying attention to the winners of the Map Core contest because Valve always has their eyes on the maps, and the first place winner, Grail, just made it into the game. It's really a stunning visual fiesta. It's impressive to see what you can pull off in the Source 2 engine. Next map is actually a CSGO fan favorite hostage comeback that we all know and love, Agency. It's got, from what I remember, pretty much the same layout but with the CS2 treatment. Then we have Yura, a kind of cobble-like feel to it, which honestly feels like the closest to cobble that we're ever going to get. I like that it's open and outdoors. It's got balloons everywhere, which is a cool little unique thing about it. Then we also got two new Wingman maps. First up is Dogtown, which I love the aesthetics for. It's got an interesting layout, the site is basically the carousel, and there's a cool Counter-Strike themed arcade in T-Spawn, which they've definitely spent too much time on. The other map is Brewery, a map my brother would like. It's basically in his field. The layout is interesting for Wingman. Feels like a straight line. Both seem fun to play. But all of the maps are added into their respective game modes, and there's also a new community map group, which I think is a great idea and something I've wanted. So basically all the community maps for the people that just want to play those maps will now rotate without any other official active duty map being in the way. Moving on, they decided to add a main menu ambience volume setting, which is a great add-on. It doesn't mute, the UI sounds, but it keeps the main menu clean from any other background sound. I like it, and I'm just gonna set this to 0%. But Maximo, a couple of you might say now, because you could, in fact, remove ambient sounds on any map by simply running an offline server, using some cheat-protected console commands, then instantly run Premiere, and those command values would save. Diana even made a workshop map that was based entirely around this idea, but Valve has now decided to fix this exploit. But of course, there's already a workaround. Then a bit more for audio. Valve fixed cases of missing sounds. The attacker feedback sound wouldn't play when shooting visible enemies over smokes, and other gameplay sounds were sometimes inaudible or would skip. Kinda interesting since both are unrelated to the sounds being delayed post, which just feels like a missed opportunity. Then under miscellaneous, a bug has been fixed for input bindings, and there's a quality of life update for lobby invites. So basically when you block someone on Steam, you stop receiving messages, and now if they try to invite you, my guess is that the invite will be ignored, which probably means you just don't get anything. But that's the update. Give me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.